Hey everybody, back with another video that I'm super excited for. I'm gonna actually mix this one up a little bit this week and just do a full breakdown of some of the top Shopify stores. We're gonna go through their entire funnel. We're gonna look at what they're doing. I'm gonna point out what I believe they're doing extremely well, maybe some things that can be improved upon, and then some ways that you can actually take some of these ideas that these top Shopify monsters are using and implementing them into your own store. Now, obviously, all of these stores are going to be doing millions and millions and millions of dollars of Shopify revenue every single year, but that doesn't mean that they're perfect and they're doing everything perfectly. So, if you're not familiar with me, my name is Dominic Mayu. I run an e-commerce agency called DM Corporations, where we help Shopify e-commerce store owners scale to millions of dollars of profitable revenue every single month. Now, this video is going to be a little bit different than my previous videos. This may be a little bit unorganized. I don't have a presentation made like I typically do. I'm really just going to make a raw video here going through some of the top Shopify stores and kind of taking some notes. So again, I hope this, kind of resonates and yeah, I'm excited to mix this up a little bit. So let's just get right into this system here. So the stores that we are going to walk through, I don't know why it's not showing my face anymore. I'm going to make a new loom and patch them together. All right, here I am. It may have just been Gymshark, so we are going to go this way from right to left here rather than left to right. So the 5 stores we're going to be going through today are Bulletproof, Allbirds, Ridge, Dr. Squatch, and Gymshark. These are all e-commerce giants doing millions and millions, potentially hundreds of millions of e-commerce revenue. They're all on Shopify. And yeah, we're just going to kind of break down their funnel, some things they're doing, and what we can implement into our own stores. So starting with Bulletproof, if you're not familiar, they are a supplement brand. They started out selling only coffee, I believe, and now they sell all sorts of knickknacks. They're an incredible company. And yeah, we're just going to kind of walk through their homepage, their collection pages, product pages, and cart to see what they're doing. Now, again, I'm going to point out kind of what I like, maybe what I don't like, maybe some patterns, and then try to make them relatable for you guys to implement into your own store. Now, one thing that's right off the bat that I love what they're doing is this little call out right here with the subscribe and save 20%. If you have a product that has the ability for subscriptions, absolutely take advantage of it. There is nothing better than recurring revenue, especially when it's automatic. Anytime that I partner with a new company that has any sort of potential on subscriptions, I push the heck out of it. So I love that they're doing this right away, right in their main navigation. I'm sure they're calling it out on their product pages as well. If you haven't seen my previous video of the product badges, definitely go watch that. Just by adding a few badges to the subscription callouts, we were able to increase these subscriptions by like 300%. So definitely go watch that video, but that's something I love right away. Great, super clear homepage banner, good, clear CTA. Make sure you have a CTA in your homepage banner. This is awesome. So for anybody who's not familiar with kind of CRO best practices, the main goal of the homepage is 2 things. It is to build trust and provide navigation. There's nothing else that the homepage should be doing. It should not really be selling your products yet. It's going to provide navigation to sell your products and build trust. Okay, so this is doing a great job. This is a great headline. Looks like these are leading to collections, maybe some product pages as well, which is excellent. Nice. Then they go into some UVPs here. Again, this is building trust, more CTAs. It's all super branded as well, which I really like. Their logo or their brand colors are obviously this orange, and they're tying this orange into all of their other images, which is great. It leads to a really branded and professional look. Obviously, this is going to be something that sets apart like an enterprise brand versus, a non-enterprise brand. This is a great little UVP right in their image. This is super easy to make. Any images that you have, upload into Canva, and you can add these UVPs just like that. Super, super simple. More CTAs. You'll notice they have CTAs through their entire page. Navigation. Your homepage needs to have clear navigation to product pages. Again, this is excellent. More CTAs. Social proof. This is great. This is building trust. great, more products. You see, it's very simple, right? They don't have a complex homepage, yet they're doing probably 100 million a year selling coffee and ghee. So, looks like some more social proof leading to blogs, more blogs, more blogs. This is all probably going to be SEO related. Yeah, great homepage. So main notes, main takeaways here are ensure you have great navigation, lead to collections right away. This is usually how I structure my homepages as well. Homepage banner with the CTA, and then boom, collections and or products if there's not many products for the store. So let's head into maybe a collection and see what they're doing there. All right, this is excellent. They're leveraging these product badges. Again, I made a video about these earlier this week. Definitely watch that video. This is great. Good pop-up. Get those emails. They actually have an add to cart right from their collection. So I haven't had the ability to test this recently. So I've tested this system, probably 2 or 3 years ago, and it did not use to work. I've tested it 3 or 4 times, and having add to cart buttons on the collections never used to work. But I'm starting to see it implemented on more and more kind of enterprise accounts. So this definitely needs to be something that my team and I split test here soon. This is excellent. This little explanation of what these products are is really great, right? Immune, heart, and bone support, the original medium roast, right? Just these kind of subtitles. These are great. I've noticed a lot of brands are also doing these kind of collection call outs. I have not tested these either, where you're running products and then you actually every once in a while have some sort of call out with a, build your own bundle, fall back into routine. Looks like they have 2 of those. So again, I haven't tested those, but I am seeing more enterprise clients implement things like this. So something to think about. But yeah, great product page. Great. They have this limited edition. Another, this is an urgency call out. That's excellent. It's excellent. Super clear buttons. Again, everything's very well branded. It's all this orange color. Free shipping. This is great. I do think that there are better UVPs than 100% satisfaction guaranteed at this point. Pretty much every e-commerce store on the planet has some sort of 100% satisfaction guaranteed call out. So I do think they could actually probably increase the perceived value of that. This is great. The use of icons is so underrated. I use icons for every single partner account I work with, no matter what. I don't care who the audience is, if it's young, if it's old, if it's educated, if it's not educated, if it's wealthy, if it's unwealthy. Icons relate to everybody. And the reason for that is they allow for easy scannability, right? Nobody wants to read giant blocks of text on your product pages. These are excellent. Cool. They have similar products here. Looks like a specific pumpkin spice little section. That's great. Nice progressive disclosure. Again, because nobody wants to read these just giant paragraphs, the reason they did this instead of just having them all stacked on top of each other is this gives the customers the ability to read what they want to read. Okay, so implement any sort of progressive disclosure on your website. If the page is too long, it can be through like linear product tabs, horizontal. It can be any form you want to. This is great. Again, more icons. UVPs, you'll see this is very scannable. Even this is very scannable. This is great. Nice. Nutrition facts and ingredients. That's excellent. If you do have any sort of, consumable product, make sure you have your nutrition labels on your website. Nice. Comparison chart. I would say 9 out of 10 e-commerce companies can use a comparison chart. I have one for, I believe, every single partner account, maybe minus 1 or 2. So yeah, it doesn't have to be complex, just like this. Talk about your 3 to 7 UVPs that your product has that maybe a lot of your competitors don't, and go from there. More pumpkin spice is kind of a how-to. That's great. FAQ, again, same thing. About 9 out of 10 companies can absolutely benefit from an FAQ. And when writing an FAQ, actually use the questions that your customers ask. I feel like a lot of owners just kind of create an FAQ, they pull it out of their ass and there's zero context to it. Use a real FAQ, right? Answer real customer questions. And if you don't have any, go and show your website, go and show your product to 3 of your friends and ask them what their questions are. Go call your mom and talk to her about your product and say, hey, what are your questions? Show her your website, ask for questions, and then answer those. It's super easy. Great reviews. You should always have reviews. If you don't have any reviews, if you're a new brand, then that's okay. But once you're at like 5 reviews, get them on your product pages. Absolutely. Yeah, this is a great product page. I don't really have any, any edits, I don't think, outside of maybe this. They could use maybe some more faces on their website. That would maybe be one thing of their target audience. But they may have so many different target audiences that using faces actually isn't relevant to them. Once you're, such a big kind of enterprise brand, you may have so many different customer avatars that it's hard to create lifestyle pictures because when you create lifestyle pictures, you want them to actually be relevant to your target. But when your target's everybody, it's hard to do that. This should be a simple Ajax cart. Yep, this is perfect. Nice. They have this little AOV blocker, great little upsell to actually hit these. So if you do have a free shipping, threshold, definitely make sure you have some upsells in the cart. So it's super easy for people to just add it and then they get free shipping. This can be this is amazing. Oh my goodness, that's excellent. I don't have this on any of my partners. This is excellent. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this. You'll see, you can see the benefit of customer analysis or competitor analysis. Don't underestimate the power of competitor analysis, even if it's not a competitor, right? These guys aren't a competitor for any of my companies, but they're great. Okay, so that is bulletproof. I'm going to try to go a little bit quicker through the rest of these so this video isn't 2 hours long. Yeah, obviously what Bulletproof is doing well, they're capturing those subscriptions like heck, with that little checkbox. They have it in their main nav. They're highlighting it on their product pages. That's vital. Get as many subscriptions as you can. They're extremely well branded. Their copywriting is amazing. They're using progressive disclosure. They're using icons. There's a reason that they're an e-commerce giant. Now, again, I'm not going to have much to point out with any of these websites because they're all so successful. But now let's get into Allbirds, which is a little bit different. This is, I think, only shoes. I don't think they have apparel. They may now. They started with only shoes. So something right off the bat that I love that I typically implement right away. Now, this is a kind of big project, but I love breaking it into men's and women's right away. That's something that I've almost always done for large scale e-commerce apparel companies that have a lot of products for both men's and women's, and they're not really unisex. This is something that I love doing. You'll see even right here. That's interesting as well. Even in their homepage banner, they split it by men and women. So obviously these guys know what they're doing. I know they have a great internal CRO team working on this website, and they're constantly split testing. So anything that's on this website is going to be split tested. You'll see they're actually breaking it right here. They're breaking it right here, and they're breaking it right here. So clearly they want people to actually filter by that, which is super vital for apparel companies. Something else I loved that they do that I integrate a lot is this kind of sale tab. It's something I recommend, most of my partners to do if they're available to do it. And really what you do is you just put underperforming products in there for a small discount, anywhere from 10 to could even go up to like 40, 50% if you really need to liquidate it. But if you're sitting on stock and it's not selling, there's no point in just sitting on it, right? Go liquidate it to build cash to order more products that are actually selling. So I love having a little sale collection. That's great. Oh man, these images are just phenomenal. Holy cow. Now I know most brands don't have the ability to make incredible gifts like this. This is just fantastic. But again, similar to what Bulletproof was doing with the little sub descriptions, right? These guys are doing the same. I love integrating this. So you have the title and you have a little sub description. It just looks excellent. Nice. So something I would say that they could probably do a little bit better is actually add CTAs. So especially when you get into an older audience, not everybody's going to know that these are clickable. So you just want to make them super obvious. Even just like a shop now, it could just be text that's underlined, right? It could look exactly like this. It says shop now or learn more or view products, something like that. View collection that's underlined. That's one thing that I would change. It's minor, but I do think it can make an impact. Nice. They have progressive disclosure there. Yeah, they're obviously just leveraging their imagery. That's kind of the backbone of this brand. It appears their pictures are just phenomenal. Um, yeah, all of these pictures, and you'll see how branded they all are too. They all kind of have this, monotone brown, earthy tones. Like that's really what they're going after. It looks like is a very like earthy tone theme, which is perfect. Again, it's very well branded. You see, they don't have like earthy tones, and then they have neon, and they have like a bright pink section. Like it's all very branded. It's all very unison, which I would recommend. Most brands. Something else, actually, I'd change here is you want to offer an incentive in this section. Want first dibs, take 10% off to enter your email. Nobody wants to enter their email for no incentive. So that's something I'd change there. Footer looks solid. Cool. Let's click on men's shoes here. Nice. They have great filters. A brand like this definitely needs good filters. They're clear. Nice. All right. So these guys are actually doing the same thing as Bulletproof. They're having these little collection call outs, which is pretty interesting. Again, I have not tested these, but I think I'm going to soon, just based on what we're seeing here. Boom, right? They're using more badges. These are actually UVP badges, water repellent, right? Bestseller, water repellent, new. Again, watch my badge video if you have not yet. That is extremely powerful stuff. It's so simple and it makes such a big impact. Looks like they have a quick ad section on their collections as well. Interesting. That may be something that's worth testing and revisiting again. Very cool. Let's look at product pages. All right, great thumbnails. Excellent. Nice free shipping badge right there. That looks great. Review stars, great. Super simple there. Nice. Interesting layout. Nice. Again, they're just using the heck out of their pictures. Whoever's doing their images are just great. This is a very simple product page. That's all they need, right? They've done such a good job on their other pages that they don't need a ton. They cover what they need to, right? They have their details tab here. They have their sustainability, which is a huge UVP. They have their 3 UVPs right here. They have great thumbnails. And then these 3 UVPs, right? And then reviews. Like you don't need a lot when you have a simple product. I think a lot of e-commerce stores oversell when they don't need to. Like if you look at a lot of my partner stores, the product pages look something like this. They're very short and easy to scan through. They don't need to be super long. So that's something to kind of keep in mind here. Nice. It's an interesting way to do a cart. I've never seen this, but I'm sure they've tested this, and this one, they don't have upsells. It looks like they're actually taking to the product page. That's something that I would maybe change there as well, is on that actually have, there should be an add to order button, right? Like, especially for these socks. That's an easy, just add to order little button right there. Oh, they have a double cart. I don't like that. It might work for them. They may have tested that, but typically you want to reduce the amount of steps that customers actually have to take before they purchase, and that's just adding what seems to be a fully unnecessary step. I wonder if that's intentional or not, because that's very interesting. Great cart. Now they have their little easy upsell. Yeah, that's good. Their cart's good. I don't like their double step. That's very interesting. Cool. All right, now let's move to Ridge. Now, Ridge is awesome. It looks like my face is gone, so they must have some sort of blocker, but we'll go through this real quick. So Ridge sells, they started as these wallets, kind of like hardcover wallets, and now they've really branched out into a ton of different things. I think they have rings, they have like suitcases now, they have key holders, looks like they have pens, watches, or watch holders. I don't really know. So they do all sorts. Here we go. They have all sorts of stuff now. They started with just wallets. Now they have EDC stuff. They got pens. Yeah, they got rings, phone cases, backpacks, luggage. So yeah, they're incredible. If you've never heard of the Founders podcast, the founder of Ridge is on that podcast, and it is incredible. I highly recommend watching. So yeah. All right, now let's just go through this page again. You're going to start noticing a lot of patterns, right? So all their homepage banners are going to have a great UVP. It's going to be clear. It's going to have a clear product image, not too busy. I would say this one is actually a little busier than the others, and then a great CTA. I like that they have this American flag up there. Just kind of call out their audience a little bit. Great announcement bar. Boom, love these little UVPs. Again, I'm a big icon guy. Nice, great way to put in some UVPs right there. I love that. Product badges. These guys do incredible with their badges. I think pretty much every single product listing they have has some sort of badge. These are actually talking about what you're getting on sale. Looks like their warehouse, right? Same as Allbirds. They have a little sale tab. Looks like they've kind of named it the warehouse. So you can have a little nickname for it if you want. Nice. Again, great imagery, great text, great UVPs. Nice collections. Again, they're just doing a great job with their homepage, right? Good navigation. Help people find exactly what they want to find. So they start with products and then they go into collections. Typically, I start by collections and then go into products just because I like to start broad and narrow down, but I'm sure this is working for them. It looks like they have some EDC stuff now, right? Great CTA. Some more products that are EDC related. Nice. So it looks like they're just kind of calling out a bunch of their different products on their homepage, which I love. Nice. They have a little limited edition, a little seasonal, right? Another call out for their luggage. That looks great. Social proof. This is amazing. I love this. If you have any sort of celebrity or influencer, definitely call that out. People love that. More collections. Little NASA collection. That's pretty sweet. Phone case. NFL. I would actually move that a little bit higher. I bet you that this is highly clicked on. I'd throw that a little higher. Same with the MLB. Nice. This looks great. I love this section again. More UVPs right above the footer. I love adding some UVPs above the footer. I'll add them site wide, so I'll add them on the homepage, collection page, and product pages. Just a little section, something like this, or even like an icon. 3 icons with a little description underneath them. I love adding those right above the footer. So yeah, they're doing a great job. Let's look at their wallets because that's going to be their top seller. Nice. They're using these again. Right. Great filters. That's cool. Looks like they actually have like a little bit of their main nav up here, which is great for people that just want to quickly navigate. More product badges. That's awesome. They're even doing their own kind of form of the little sub description, right? It's not as, I don't really know what this is. I would actually get rid of this for their brand because this isn't really adding any value. 6061 T6 AI. I'd probably just go ahead and remove that. But overall, good product page. Looks like these guys are not doing the collection callouts or the quick add to cart like the other ones. Let's click this NASA one because it's pretty sweet. Nice. All right. So their product pages are very, very, very clean. I love this upsell with this little functionality right here. I think this is amazing. I integrate stuff like this in most of my sites. Usually I actually put this right under the add to cart button, but I would love to test it and put it a little bit higher. This is a new thing that I've actually seen on a few sites now is this little a reel player. So it's all like UGC videos. I have not tested this yet. I believe it's an app that actually puts these in here. But yeah, I would love to kind of figure out if that works or not. Great UVP icons. Again, love me some icons. Progressive disclosure, amazing. Right, little navigation again. Great UVPs. Nice. I love this section. They keep this there. And then reviews, again, just like the last one, very simple. They leverage their UVPs, right? They leverage their icons. They leverage lifestyle imagery, clean imagery, reviews, and then that's it. That's all they need, right? They're going to press add to cart here. There's a lot going on in this cart. Interesting. I kind of like this section, I think, but I'd want to test that because that's pretty intense. I'll bet you this gets a really solid take rate, though, compared to just kind of typical upsells. Oh, man, they got a ton of stuff in here. This looks This looks great, actually. I do love having some upsells in the cart. They don't get the highest take rate. What I would have them do is actually add some sort of free shipping threshold. Maybe they do already, but I'm already past it. Maybe not. Typically, if you add that free shipping threshold, these are going to work a lot better, just because people have more of an incentive to just add like a quick $15 to get past that free shipping threshold, right? Nice. I like they show their savings there. More EVPs. That's great. It looks like, oh, free shipping. I'm wrong. They offer free shipping on all products. It looks like. I would actually edit that and test a paid shipping under, a certain price point. But they're clearly doing something right here. So cool. Now let's look at Dr. Squatch. Now these guys are their branding is absolutely hilarious. If you've never heard of them before, they sell soap. That's how they started, was selling bars of soap, and now I believe they sell deodorant. They're still doing soap. I think they have so cologne, lotion, body wash, shampoo. They got all sorts of stuff now. Looks like they even have face wash, lip balm. Oh man, they've really expanded their whole product line. But yeah, their branding is some of the best I've ever seen. So if you're just looking for a kind of an overall brand, between their ads, between their website, between their copy, their images, they are just phenomenal at what they do, and they are hilarious. So if you are, if your target audience is kind of men that would relate to kind of humor like this, definitely take a look at Dr. Squatch, because they talk to their audience better than almost any brand I've ever seen. So what I love, again, right away, subscribe. They're pushing subscriptions. You have to push subscriptions. Customer lifetime value is everything. So boom, love that. Looks like they have a quiz funnel, which is amazing. I actually just posted a video about a quiz funnel and how well these convert. So typically you can get a 2 to 10x your typical conversion rate through a quiz funnel. So if you usually convert at, say 3%, you can literally get a 6 to 60% or 6 to 30% conversion rate for the people that go through a quiz funnel. It works so well. So watch my last video if you want to learn more about that. I won't go through this quiz just to try to save some time here. This is Sydney Sweeney. Again, just great branding. These guys are just hilarious. They're amazing. Boom, nice. I like these little icons. Again, boom, more little descriptions. Take notes, more little descriptions. Every single brand is doing something like this. Implement it. Looks like they have a quick add to cart button as well. I definitely need to test something like this. So I'll go ahead and test this, and I'll make a video on this. Nice, right? So they start products and then they go into collections, right? So they got bestsellers. Nice. Oh man, love this section. So this is something that I would put above the footer, basically on all pages, right? So this is kind of what I was talking about with Ridge on the above the footer UVP section. Nice. Shop bundles, they're bumping up their AOV. Okay, interesting. So this is basically what Ridge is doing on their product pages. It's all just UGC content. Now, obviously not all brands are going to have the ability to use a ton of UGC content, but if you have it, it clearly works. They're pushing subscriptions, right? So that's amazing. Social proof, amazing. Nice. Looks like they're using more social proof. So again, this does a great job. This product page is building trust through social proof, and it's providing great navigation, right? They got bundles, they have subscriptions, they have collections, they have products. This is great. Let's look at their best sellers here. Okay, so it looks like they're really pushing bundles, which makes sense. So if you're a lower ticket item, you're going to be very familiar with understanding that selling a $7 product one-off, you were not going to ever really be profitable when you're marketing on Facebook, on Google, on anything. You need a higher AOV. So they're pushing the heck out of their bundles. When you click on best sellers, or maybe I clicked on bundles, but did I maybe click on? No, so their best sellers actually takes 2 bundles. That's a little odd. I definitely maybe push these up top and then have some more products underneath. I wonder if that's actually a bug. That might have been a bug we just found, but Yeah, I love that. For any low ticket product, definitely leverage your bundles just to push that AOV and then really push those, right? So what I would actually do is have these up top. I'm assuming this is a bug, but then they have the rest below. I love their subscription icons again. This is great. Let's click into it. Nice. So it's just showing you everything about, looks like what you're getting. They push subscriptions, this big box. Love it. Badge. Looks like they have their UVPs. It's amazing. More UVPs. Amazing. Right? Shop pay. Love those. And reviews. So simple, guys. So simple. Like this doesn't need a ton of selling, right? They have their branding. They talk about their 3 UVPs here, which are great UVPs. And then they talk their reviews and let the reviews do the selling for them. So this is amazing. Shipping, right? They highlighted that it's free. This big shipping bar. Yeah, right. Boom. Solid upsells. Great upsells. Something to note too with these upsells is they should be cheaper products that don't really need a ton of information about them, right? So I wouldn't sell any like complex, expensive product in these upsells. It's more like $5 to $20 add-ons that don't need an immense description on what they are. So yep, that's Dr. Squatch. Great job. Gymshark. Yeah, I don't know why Gymshark hides my face, but here's a video. Here's a picture of me in Costa Rica under the Bree Bree waterfall. Cool. All right, this video is running on a little long, so I'm just going to quickly cover Gymshark here. Now, Gymshark obviously kind of invented the gym influencer marketing style. Whether you want to fully credit them or not, they definitely made a massive impact into what we now know as kind of influencers and product influencers. They kind of built this. So anyways, looks like they're again breaking into women's and men's right away. So if you are apparel that has both women's and men's, you're not doing something like this, I would set aside some time to do this again. Right, boom, right on their homepage. Right, so this is just vital. Nice. I love their product imagery. I love when apparel companies use lifestyle pictures for their product imagery rather than just the product. This is great. But again, you'll notice another pattern: homepage banner and either collections or products for every single company. Banner, collections or products. Banner, collections and products. Nice. Looks like some collections and products. Right? Another shop men, shop women. So that's going to be something that is key. Nice. Some videos. I love this little section. This is kind of use case, right? So it's definitely it's great adding use cases on your website if there are great use cases. So this is great for any sort of uh, really any brand that has any sort of use case. Like I work with a company that sells resistance bands, and we leverage use cases as well. Just showing them, how you can actually use the bands. Right, more shop men, shop women. So these guys are really just pushing shop men, shop women, just like the other ones. So this is key. Nice. They have some little like guides. That's pretty cool. Looks like some SEO. This is all SEO crap. Cool. Interesting. They don't really have filters. This is a very interesting collection page. I don't know if I love that, but it's definitely something. So they're all men. So maybe that's why it's not really a collection page. It's kind of way too many products. I love this. So if I click on just men's shorts, they start by collection and then they go into the products. That's great. So if you have a lot of products, something like Gymshark, right? They probably have I don't know how many thousand SKUs, probably, on their website between all the colors and their different styles. This is a great way to break it apart is start by collection again, and their collection. They have a little description. Boom. So title, description. That's another pattern we've seen. Looks like these guys are doing that again. They have a little quick add to cart section too. That's great. Good filters. Yep. It's great. Now their product pages are also very, very simple. You're going to see it's very clean, a lot of white space. It's very Very, very clean. Great lifestyle pictures. They have select a size. They have your variant color. Add to bag. Nice. They're pushing a little UVP there for their return policy. That's something I always integrate. I always have my return policy on the product pages, especially if you have a good return policy like free 30-day returns. Tell them on your product page. Nice. UVPs and reviews. Looks like this doesn't have reviews. Interesting. That's a very strange way to push that. I would probably not do something like this. I would have typical reviews, but it's an interesting way to do that. It's worth a test, I suppose, but I don't see why they would want to hide the actual reviews from like just above their footer. Those are very short. Wow. And then more products. Yeah, clean product page. Oops. Guessing they're gonna have a great card. Interesting. So I wonder if this is a bug for them as well. So something you want to do is you want to make sure all your CTAs are the same color. You don't want a black add to cart button and then a blue proceed to checkout button. Now, because they are Gymshark, it's probably okay because they have such, they're so established that this isn't going to deter anybody. But for anybody who isn't as established as Gymshark, you definitely want to have consistency through the entire theme. So yeah, I wonder why they're doing that. Amazing. So that's kind of a review of all of these. I would say, some patterns that we're kind of seeing are the homepage structures, which are going to start as the homepage banner and then move into products or collections. The whole point of the homepage, again, is to just gather trust and provide navigation. A lot of these, another piece is having the short description under the collection and product boxes. I think that's great. Consistent branding through the entire theme, the use of icons through the entire theme, the use of UVPs through the entire theme, simple product pages that express, the 80-20 rule. Like what's the 20% about your product that is going to convert 80% of your users? A lot of them are leveraging quick add to cart buttons on collections. Again, I don't have any thoughts behind that because I have not tested that recently, as well as the kind of boxes on the collection pages. I have not tested recently either, but that's an interesting concept. A lot of them have this kind of sale tab. Again, this is something I'd highly recommend for any, stock that you aren't selling a lot of. They all have great imagery. Now I know that's a little bit harder for kind of new brands, but great imagery will make a giant difference. I promise. Imagery is key. Yeah, I think that's mostly everything. Where am I here? Can I show my face again? No, it's not going to show my face again. Well, anyways, guys, I hope this kind of style of video was beneficial. I know it's long, but I hope just kind of running through, a CRO analysis of some of these stores can give you some ideas on what to implement yourself. If it is something you like, definitely comment below so I make more of these videos. In the meantime, I am working on the custom AI bot course, which is going to teach you guys how to build a CRO and revenue optimization trained AI bot that is tailored to your business. So I'm going to teach you how to actually train it on CRO revenue optimization, as well as input specific data points about your business. So it's basically a CRO agency for your brand. It can replace CRO companies. It can replace ad companies. It can replace email companies because it's going to understand your customers, your audience better than anybody else. And it takes like an hour to make. It's super simple. Doesn't need, you don't need a lot of tech information. Yeah, it's such a gold mine. So I'm excited to launch that. If you are interested in something like that, there's going to be a link below. Sign up for that pre-launch and I'll give you 50% off. I haven't decided on the price point yet, but it's not going to be very expensive. I want to make this accessible to everybody. And yeah, if you are doing at least $10,000 a month on Shopify and not drop shipping your product, it's a real product, definitely schedule a call with me as well. And we'll see what we can do together and scale the heck out of your brand. So with that said, I hope you guys have a great day. See ya.